We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, one away. Colton Wong will stand in. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. And this is off the second base bag. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garcia.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bounce to first. And he is out on the tag. So here's Joe Mauer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Odorizzi looks in. Here he comes 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Again a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Here's Miguel Sano.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sano.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder J.D. Martinez
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Ryan Dozier.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 6. He'll take his first hacks here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jake Odorizzi. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jake
back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Now another 1-2. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitch on the way. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Story brings it in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Second baseman number
Stepping
16.
in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add a...
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And the pitch. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Tommy Pham. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 2-1 on its way. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding in, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Franco.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here. And there are two away.
Pitcher, Mike Leake.
Mike Leake is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. To right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Healy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Sharp ground ball to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Sano. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Garcia takes it in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 11.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joe Mauer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball. It's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Here's the young catcher Wilson. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez coming on, but this will land out there just foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So stepping in, Trevor Story. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back on it. He gets there to make. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Brian Dozier.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind an account 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. At the plate, Jake Rizzi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lucas Duda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Harvey Miller is going to take over.
Number 55. Harvey.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins. Hanley Ramirez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll dive back in. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is the right fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 87 gets the call
now
from the
pitching for Minnesota.
Stepping up now.
87.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. It was a strike. Hector Neris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Martinez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's down to third. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Brad Peacock.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41. Brad Peacock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Healy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pham has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now. Brad Peacock. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Glenn Perkins. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Mancini over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. Ready once again. Greg Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Danny Espinoza will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Again, he sends it out of play. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So striding in. Wilson Contreras as he'll look. Hector Rondon takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Second and third here, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start.
Number 17, Jumbo Diaz.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Parra is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Edwin Encarnacion.
When shooting for Minnesota, number 1.
Luis Garcia will get the.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis Garcia.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the
Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Standing in.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Squared that one up just a little late. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
No problem here. One away. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. Gone! Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is... Bud Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Number 21, Bud Norris.
Manuel Margot stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth. Colton Wong will stand in. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting,
Tommy Hunter is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number
Trey
29.
Mancini stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it is on 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No outs, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Healy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He'll see what he can do leading off. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run, but 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium. Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Got him to go down swinging there. Danny Espinosa goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Mancini moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brian Dozier.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and go, hey, that could end my career. That ball a little too close to my head.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To his left, Franco. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Heath Hembry.
For the Phillies, number 37.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is there, 2 down. Now in the box, Taylor Rogers, Jorge Polanco.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
Down the first baseline. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Juan Nicasio enters the game to
now pitching for Minnesota.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Shortstop,
Trevor Story is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. At the plate, number 6. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tommy Pham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for
We're under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Left fielder, Russ Hoskins.
Russ Hoskins comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Foul back.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ball two.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you.
And the throw is in time to get him. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Center fielder.
In now is John Jay. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hoskins racing back. Gone! Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. He's set, and the pitch. Mark Reynolds is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Miguel Sano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Softly hit toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Michael Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. A wave and a miss. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
First baseman, Lucas
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Wieters has a play. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, number 38. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Soler.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2-1 now to Gordon. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor is in pursuit. He's got it. A great.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez is retired to kick off the inning. Matt Wieters comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Now batting, left fielder
Russ Hoskins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Throws him for strike 3, and that. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Alcides Escobar.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Merrifield.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. popped up. Murphy is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Center
Ready for
fielder,
another chance? John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Nate Barnes answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Duda's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Therefore, it Escobar in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Salvador Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher Salvador
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 38. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sliding stop by Murphy. How about that? Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Michael Taylor is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Eduardo Nunez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Jorge Soler. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. To short. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Hoskins, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Ryan Butcher takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Shortstop.
Trey Turner is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in once again, Russ Hoskins struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. First pitch of the at-bat. Mookie Betts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses there. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. Two runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. Two away. Daniel Murphy is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
There's two pitches in.
And we'll have to leave it there. Whit Merrifield next to hit. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Second baseman. Whit
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Hoskins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge home run. Into the windup and the pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. And ready for another chance. Mark Reynolds, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a
2-2 the count.
slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Taylor is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a little. Sammy Solis will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Sano scoops it up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Line drive snagged on a short hop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is in the air out to right field. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit hard back up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, the runner's breaking for home. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Striding in, Russ Hoskins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in. Three tries so far. He's struck out once. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Hit hard to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a big strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw in time at first for out number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Digging in, John Jay. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Little flare out to left. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here's a high pop-up. A catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Kelvin Herrera takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Oh, he got out in front of a change. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Michael Taylor stands in as he looks at a called strike. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a
swing and a miss. Ryan Madsen comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now,
digging in now, number 38. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Hit hard up the middle.